so headlamps. This is the Alpkit Qark, Q-A-R-K. Been looking for a headlamp for running, because I run all year round, so I tend to, obviously this time of year and the last few months, I definitely needed a head torch. I go out pretty early on a Saturday morning, so run for a couple hours in the dark. My sort of personal requirements is I've been looking for a headlamp that will give me around between 250 and 300 lumens for a good few hours. I want something that will be usable if I decide to do an ultramarathon or such like. So been trying to find something. There is obviously so many headlamps out there, so many things to look at. I'm trying to figure out what's going to be good. From my research, I always sort of reckoned headlamps with built-in rechargeable battery is going to be the best, because the battery tends to be modulated, regulated, so you tend to have the level of brightness for a prolonged period of time, whereas if you use normal AA or AAA batteries, the intensity that you choose tends to drop off. So that's one of the reasons why I was looking at this headlamp from Alpkit. So according to Alpkit spec, the medium setting is 270 lumens for 5.5 hours. So that, for me, that sounds fantastic. But is it really that good? That's the question. To be honest, this is my second Qark. I bought one it was sort of March, April time last year, so I never really got to try it out properly. But I found this winter, as I started going out early in the morning, the power was dropping off on it. Wasn't lasting even an hour without a massive reduction in the power. I noticed particularly, I did a 6-hour run in the mornings one night, and it died on me, totally failed on me. Thankfully I had a sound torch with me. Ended up actually going back to Alpkit, and after discussions they asked me to send the headlamp back to them. So they said this is their most popular model, so sent it back. They had a look at it and they actually agreed that there was a problem with it, so they'd sent me a new one, which is this one. As the days of now, this is getting on about a third of the way through February now, so the days are a bit longer, and I'm not needing the torch for as long on my runs, so I haven't had an opportunity to test it fully on a run. So I decided to come up with my own test to see, does it do what they claim. So what I did was I downloaded an app onto my phone, which is called Light Meter. So this is it here, and what it records lux level. So what I did was I set the torch in a dark room, picked a set distance, took a reading, and went back, left the torch on, the headlamp on the medium setting of 270 lumens. Went back every 30 minutes and tested the light, took a lux reading, and every half hour, up to 5.5 hours, it was given basically the same reading. And at that stage it was getting on quite late at night, so I stopped the test because I was satisfied that it was doing what they had claimed. So obviously there definitely was a problem the first one I had. So this seems like it's going to be perfect. When the 5.5 hours were up, I actually then took the torch out into the back garden, just to see what the light was like on the ground, and absolutely happy with the the level of light after 5.5 hours to run with that. So I think, yeah, I obviously got a faulty one. They've given me a good one now. I can't see there being any problems with it. You can also get another rechargeable battery for them, or from Alpkit. I've been in touch with them, so they're going to send me another one. So that obviously means I'm going to have potentially 11 or 12 hours of really good quality running light, which is great because I'm hoping to do the Carryway Ultra next year, and I'll definitely need a lot of light for that, because it's September time, so days aren't as long as they could be. So yeah, basically I'm happy. I find it's very comfortable light. As you can see, the batteries built into the actual unit itself, so you don't have any weight at the back. With a strap over the top of the head, then it's pretty secure, that doesn't fall off, so I find it very, very comfortable. There's adjustable beam, so you can have a zoom or a wide beam on it, which is pretty handy. Yeah, there's obviously, like most of them, different modes. I think it does about 500 lumens if you want it, but that'll only be for a couple of hours. To be honest, the 270 lumens I find absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'm very happy, and I think they're £35, so very, very affordable headlamp compared to a lot of other brands out there that are claiming the same sort of spec. So anybody's looking to head towards, I think that's definitely a good one to go for.